Hi there and welcome to Season AY. Greetings, sovereigns. Here are 5 key steps to take within your community. Number 1, I need you to please set up independent local community associations. I'll say that again. You must set up independent local community associations. These are groups of people who are in a community concerned about the lack of infrastructure in their community and willing to work together as sovereigns, using the powers of sovereignty to hold their governors to account. You have to be independent. You cannot afford to have anybody working in government directing your actions, because when they are directing your actions, they will prevent you from holding the government to account. That is why it is important that you set up the independent local community association. That's point number 1. Point number 2, you need to, once you set up the independent local community association, you have to have the membership discussing. Now, the first thing is, once you set that up, after that, directly after, state of your community infrastructures, things like road, water, hospitals, bridges, healthcare, safety, security. You assess that, and this is something that has to be communal. There'll be committed people within the community driving this, because you are looking for the community benefits that will benefit all of you collectively. So when you work on it together, you will get the benefit of having good roads from this minute from you step from your door, from you outside of your house onto the road. That road will be functioning. From the minute you are in your house, there's electricity, there's water. That is communal benefit. Everybody benefits from that. And that is what we are trying to really build. So you will assess all that and keep a record of that. So that's point number 2. Now, point number three is that now, once you do that, you will now you have to make sure and ensure that everybody in the community, from young to old, even 4-year-old, has a copy of section 14.2a and 14.2c in their phone, on their phone, in the books, written down, memorized. Get it, something that you all know. Particularly the young ones, I would say teach them this from the age of 4. Section 14.2a goes something like this: sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. I'll say it again. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That's 14.2a. 14.2c: the participation by the people in the government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. The object of that is, the more you read it, the more you remember, and so to reiterate that point, I need you to make sure that you are familiar with section 14.2a and 14.2c in your community. You are all aware of that, and keep a copy on your phone. Teach 4-year-olds. The more they read it, the more they understand the words, and it actually activates their mind to start thinking about their community and how they can actually impact their community and hold those in they elect into office to account. This is really, really important. So that's point number 3. Now, point number 4, write a letter headed, we, the local community of XYZ, so and so, hereby call the following to a town hall meeting. You state the date, you state the time, and you put the following people: local community, local government chairman, state house of assembly member, house of reps, senators, and governor. They must attend those meetings. So once you have that letter, you send it off. You send it off to them, and you'll be expecting them to attend that meeting. Now, when they come to the meeting, that's the 5th point. Now, at the meeting, now read section 14.2a to the people who, to the local government chairman, state assembly members, house of reps, senators, governors, all of them. You read it to them, and you read it offered. By now, you have known that section 14.2a. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through its constitution, derives all its powers and authority. Notice on the sign behind me, it tells you hairdresser, farmer, market woman, student, vulcanizer. The object of that is to let you know that everybody in the community, you are sovereign, whatever you are. Even if it's a man that's sleeping on the street, sleeping rough, is a sovereign. And the key is to encourage the use of the powers of sovereignty to begin to hold our governance to account. You will see some key points coming up during this broadcast, which you will see once I finished, and I will encourage you to really look at that, study that. I've already done this in Yoruba language, and I am sharing it. And the object is to encourage others. If I have my Igbo brothers and sisters who will do the same thing, please go ahead. Hausa, please go ahead. The object is to encourage our community to begin to be aware of the powers of sovereignty that they possess and how they use it, how to use it to hold their governance to account. You can even, the stuff with the 90 billion of the Hajj. You can call town hall meetings right across the whole country, demanding answers for them in the face of you not having roads and water. What justifies them spending 90 billion naira to fix, to go send people to Hajj? That is the power that you possess. And unless you use those powers, nothing is going to change. To even get Yoruba Nation or Biafra will be impossible, because you need those powers to now be able to instruct those you elect into office to push for, to go and get a referendum in place so that we can go our separate way, if that is what we all collectively want. Of course, that referendum has to be centrally based. It has to affect all parts of the nation, not just one section. And that is the key. That is the point here. So I hope this makes sense. Please have a listen to these 5 key points. This is for every community to really look at. And you've got the list of people who are in the community. That list is not exhaustive. There's many more. Just to give you an example of who are sovereigns. And that's why I'm putting it there. Anyway, let's have your thoughts. I'll be sharing this shortly. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. It is very important we begin to take action, because it is only in empowering our community that the infrastructure that we need desperately in those communities will materialize, because that way we begin to make our governance accountable to us. Thank you for now. For now, I'll say thank you so very much. Please follow us on TikTok. I'm really grateful for those who are following us, and the numbers are growing, and we're grateful. Please continue to follow and share and like. And also, please go and subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the notification button, give us thumbs up, and help us grow the platform. We're just around that. We're just over 3,000 now on YouTube. We'd like to get to comparable figures, 10,000, and beyond on YouTube also. So we are grateful for that, for your support. Please let's have your comments. Watch out for this video. It will be coming shortly. Thank you very much. For now, I'll say thank you. You've been listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power about Latron. Thank you and bye for now.